The last artifact is the increment. The increment represents a concrete step towards the product goal. Every increment is thoroughly tested and compounded to all earlier increments to guarantee that they all function together. The increment must be useful in order to be of value. Within a sprint, multiple increments can and should be created. Empiricism is supported by the sprint review presentation of the sum of the increments. The definition of done is a formal description of the state of the increment at the time it satisfies the product's necessary quality standards. A product backlog item becomes an increment when it satisfies the definition of done. Stakeholders may receive an increment before the sprint is over. The sprint review should never be seen as a barrier to value release. Work must adhere to the definition of done in order to be included in an increment. Transparency is created through the definition of done, which gives everyone a common understanding of the task that was finished as part of the increment. A product backlog item cannot be published or even presented at the sprint review if it does not comply with the definition of done. Instead, it goes back to the product backlog for later thought. All Scrum teams must, at a minimum, adhere to the definition of done for an increment if it is one of the organization's standards. Otherwise, the Scrum team must develop a definition of done that is appropriate for the product if there isn't one already established by the company. The definition of done must be followed by the developers. When several Scrum teams are collaborating on a single product, they are required to jointly define and adhere to the same definition of done. And this concludes the last section, section 6. And we have reached the end of our agenda. But because you have gone through the whole course, you earn some bonus points. So don't leave just yet, because we have some special tips and tricks prepared just for you in the next video.